Hello everybody, Night Nandas. How's everybody doing today? Look at my deck. Not bad, right? Finally done. Well, the other one needs a set of stairs and another handrail, but close enough, right? We don't use that one much anyway. When my barbecue's back on my deck, I'm going to put a chair and a little table out there for me. So, did any of y'all watch that press conference in the Oval Office? Can't call it a peace summit. All it was a show and tell for Trump. That's all, another photo op. Every time they ask Zalinsky a question, he'd get 2 words out, Trump would jump on him. Never got to say too much. But apparently, well, not apparently, I watched it. Zalinsky hauled out a big envelope there and handed it to Trump, and Trump goes, "Oh, what's this?" And he's getting ready to open. He said, "No, that's from my wife to Mrs. Trump. That's for her." He said, "Can I read it?" And Zalinsky looked at him like, "What didn't you just get?" So yeah, apparently his wife sent her rebuttal, I guess. Be interesting to see what she has to say about it. But yeah, Zalinsky didn't get too far in that room. Nobody jumped on him. But I don't think he was going to allow that anyway. Not this time. Once burned, twice shy. And when they're talking about peace and he's got to give up this and he's got to give up that. As long as the puppet master tells him what to say, Trump can do anything. He's brave and bold. But when he comes face to face and he has to do it, they just let him go on. And then they go out that door and they do what's on their agenda. He can go on and, it's like I said, he's like a toddler sitting on the floor, kicking and stamping his feet and pooping in his pull-up. That's what he does. He just poops in his pull-up and thinks everything's going to be okay and everybody's going to come and run to his needs. Well, he's finding out less and less people need him. But I digress. Apparently there was a very good meeting this morning with General Kellogg. That went off like 2 adults talking about peace. Trump was nowhere to be seen. And I gotta tell you, the UK, Canada, the EU, France, Germany, they have all done 20 times the amount to get peace to Ukraine than Trump would even get off his ass to even try to do. Just saying. So, the meeting was a whole bunch of nothing. The subject of the suit came up. Before he got there, apparently the White House told him there's a protocol. You have to wear a suit. If you're coming to the White House, you have to wear a suit. Went to his meeting with Kellogg in his black t-shirt. Sat right across from him. Looked him in the eye. So they talked about a bunch of stuff. But one of the coolest things in the White House that Zalinsky did manage to get is talking about the children that have been abducted. And they're saying for sure, there's over almost 20,000 kids. They've only managed to reunite like 1,500 or something. Sounds like the cage kids at the border. Over 3,000 of them and only like 1,300 have been returned to family members or parents. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, they're saying it could be upwards of 200,000 to 300,000 kids. I'm doing a little thing on that later. It's got to do with Melania's letter. I don't care, do you? Enough said there. But Zalinsky did manage to bring up that those children will be part of that peace agreement and they will be returned. So there's that. But he already told Kellogg that, you know what you can do? Right now, take Donetsk and so 3 or 4 other places, Donbass. You're not coming in and taking big chunks of Ukraine. Get that off the table because you're not getting them. we are not giving him any more land. There's no more for him, nothing. So they did that. But yeah, he laid down the law to Kellogg. Steve Fuckoff there, Wickoff, was is the new envoy, special envoy, actually asshat for Putin and Trump to go and talk to Putin all the time. General Kellogg, the guy that knows about war scenarios, how people are set up in different countries and stuff, and how to go about negotiating with these countries, he got demoted. So he's just a special envoy now to Zalinsky, basically. But I think Zalinsky and General Kellogg see eye to eye. That's a good thing. So they kind of did roughshod over Zalinsky again, but Zalinsky just sat there with a smile on his face like, I ain't alone this time, bugger. I am not alone this time. I have backup. I have people that care about my country with me. And Zalinsky did. Thank you, Mr. President, for all you have done. I want to thank everybody in all the allied countries who have helped Ukraine and are looking out for Ukraine. That's a good thing. So there's that. So he did get that out, so they're not going to browbeat him because he's not grateful enough. I mean, seriously? Oh, God almighty. So anyway, there's that. Vivi, do you want to go in? Is it time to go inside? Let's go. This way. So we'll see how the meeting with the rest of the NATO leaders goes this afternoon, because that's where they are now, all doing that. I hope they stand on their hind legs and tell him to off. That's not the way this is going to go. And I hope that they say, because Trump doesn't want anything to do with NATO anyway, so I hope they say, well, we just nominated Ukraine to be a member of NATO. That's what I'm hoping. I hope that comes out today. Trump will lose his mind and so will Putin. But you know what? They don't talk about, like I was just, no offense to Ben Mycelis. Come on, Vivi, inside, this way. They only talk about what Russia did last night in Ukraine, the bombs and stuff like that. But they don't talk about the other day when Ukraine, on the 14th, I believe it was, had over 93 drones all set off at once and went in and just whacked the shit right out of Moscow. Don't talk about that. They don't talk about those 61 tanks that they just disposed of on Friday. You don't hear about that. Don't talk about any of the good stuff that Ukraine's doing. Why is that? They only talk about what Russia's doing. Ukraine is fighting their ass off, and Russia has gained maybe like 3 or 4 miles inside. They got up to 16 and they got pushed back and they were surrounded. And then nobody was surrounded. Get my drift? But yeah, come on, Vivi, inside. Bye-bye. Gotta tell her bye-bye or she won't come. So there's that. Can't wait to hear what the rest of them have to say, though, and I'm really looking forward to hear what the First Lady of Ukraine had to say to Melania. Just saying. Anyway, Nine loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. We're up over 50,500 now. Oh, Lord, dying Henry. Ain't that something? I am just blown away. Blown away. And Miss Vivi, she's out here, honest, she is. She just won't come with me. She's being a little tool. She's being a little tool. She is being a tool. Come on. Vivi, inside, get going. No, front. Yep, go in the front. Yep. Way you go. Come on, you little turd. You want a treat? Hi. Here she comes. Here she comes. My little shadow. Bye, Vivi. Mommy's going inside. Bye-bye. I don't think she cares now. Look at that. She's getting brave. Anyway, take care of you first. And somebody doesn't have a smile, dig deep, give them one of yours. They're going to need it. Mwah. Hangers on. Thanks for hanging on. Newcomers, you are more than welcome here. But please, be nice and don't rag on people because you don't like what they're saying. Be constructive in your criticism. That's all I'm saying. All right, take care of you. I love you. And I'll be back.